Remember me? Welcome to Spongetober 2017. Reviews of creepy and Halloween-themed SpongeBob episodes. And don't forget, I will see you in your dreams.
Great greetings, everyone. NatJamMedia here. Today we're reviewing the Season 6 episode, Squid's Visit.
SpongeBob, for some reason, really wants Squidward to come visit, even though they spend all day together.
And I guess Patrick doesn't want to come over.
Although he's there for a minute.
Yeah.
So SpongeBob tricks Squidward into coming over by stealing his vacuum cleaner. Or I should say, air quotes, borrowing it. And when Squidward gets there, he finds his house, because SpongeBob has recreated his entire house inside.
Mm-hmm. And this is a cool idea, but what they should have done is that they should have put the 24 hours later thing after Squidward said, I'm coming over in 20 minutes. And then after the 24 hours, and Squidward finally goes over. He's like, I've delayed this long enough. Then comes over. Then having SpongeBob have recreated his entire house would make a bit more sense.
This is one of the creepier, maybe the creepiest that I can recall, SpongeBob as a stalker moments. Squidward calls SpongeBob about the vacuum cleaner, right? And SpongeBob says, yeah, come over and, borrow it. And then he does this really creepy deep breath.
However, one thing I've really been wondering is, why is the vacuum cleaner in the room with all the self-portraits? In Squidward's actual house, it was in the same room as, the kitchen. So wouldn't SpongeBob put the vacuum cleaner in the same place it was when he went to mimic the house?
And why is he wanting Squidward to come over? It's kind of creepy in a creepy way. It borders on being disturbing.
And then in the end, it turns out that Squidward accidentally left a casserole in the oven, and since he left it in there, which Squidward is kind of an idiot at that point. I mean, I guess he's angry that he lost his vacuum cleaner.
It was probably not smart to leave the casserole in the oven when he went to retrieve his vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, he couldn't just leave the house.
He's being held prisoner. It's creepy. And for what purpose? I don't understand. This was bizarre.
So, the way we're beginning off Creepy Month
is creepy. It's not scary. It's not Halloween themed, but it's super creepy. In a sort of stalker movie kind of creepy.
It's one of those episodes that I would say is bordering between mediocre and bad. But because the episode does have quite a lot of issues, I think it's bordering over into the bad a little bit. Not by much, but it is an orange.
I am having a hard time coming up with a score for this episode. If that's the sort of episode they were trying to portray, a SpongeBob as a creepy stalker type, well, they succeeded. So on that grounds, I have to give it a great, because that's what they really went for it, and they made that kind of movie, that kind of TV show. I don't think that's what they were really intending to go for. They never made it clear why now, after all, why is SpongeBob wanting Squidward to visit so bad? They don't mention that.
I guess because he heard that Squidward has nothing to do.
I don't think that's it. But
that's the reason. After SpongeBob hears that, he goes over and is like, hey, Squidward, do you want to hang over at my place? You have nothing
So was
to do?
Mr. Krabs wanting to hang out with Squidward that night? Was Krabs working with SpongeBob in some nefarious way?
Well, not really. I guess Mr. Krabs was just, I don't know.
I don't think they did a very good job of letting the viewer know what kind of episode this is. It had no plot or direction.
Well, it had a plot.
Well, it had no sense of direction. I'm going to give it an orange, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an orange as well.
I wouldn't say this is necessarily a Squidward torture episode. Besides the rash cream scene, there really wasn't anything that was torturing him. It was more of a Squidward is in a creepy situation and he has to escape it.
Yeah, he's almost kidnapped. But, this episode requires study. I wish they did a commentary on this episode.